how are you finding your deals right now? Vishal says good deals is a concern right now. So how are you finding your deals? That's a question. If you can throw in the live chat, if you have a marketing strategy or strategies you're using right now, throw that in the live chat. Byron Butler said that he has challenges finding deals in. Let me see if I can bring this up. I'll make sure we keep everyone engaged here. Sales and marketing challenges in the Austin, Texas area. So how are you guys finding deals? Quentin says mail directly to apartment buildings, driving for dollars. Latia, Craigslist. Are these working for you? So Shar, cold calling, Facebook ads, or is this working for you in terms of finding deals? How are you finding money partners? I know one of our students right now, Shakita James, who's really graduated through our program, is now one of our deal mastery experts and helps others to get started. And she's doing a talk in a couple weeks on raising private money. And she's been investing now for going on 3 years and started out in our program. And so exposure, she's doing a talk on private money. I know one of the things when she first got started, she had to get exposure. And that's one of the things that holds a lot of investors back by and not getting exposure, not putting out there exactly what you do, what you're looking for, and how you can provide win-win arrangements for potential money partners. So how are you finding money right now? How are you finding paying clients if you have a service business of any kind? And how are you converting your leads, into deals or sales or new clients? Is it just you in the business, or are you the CEO, the CIO, the chief information officer? Are you the person handling technology and your website and your business? Are you also the person that's, is closing all the sales? So, maybe you're wearing too many hats. Maybe you need to outsource. Maybe you need to bring on partners. Maybe you need to bring in some systems that can help you with, finding deals, raising money, finding new clients, etc. So I see here, Lewis, that pre-COVID, I got a lot of my deals through networking and RIA meetings. So how's it going now, Lewis? Now that COVID is, really, really putting a damper to the hand-to-hand, going to meetings, shaking hands face-to-face. So if that was the way that you were pre-COVID, doing a lot of business, you have to make an adjustment. You have to figure out a way to not solely rely on the hand-to-hand, the face-to-face, but also make sure you're able to engage with people virtually, Zoom, networking socially, social media, other different ways to start connecting. So Lee says raising private money for multifamily and commercial. So Lee, is that right now a challenge for you, or is that a strength? Go ahead and comment there. I'll try to follow up on that once I see that comment there. LaShawn said, I am just starting and trying to get familiar with resources needed. Okay, so it's a challenge, Lee. So we'll actually get to that in a second. You know what? Let me go ahead and unmute you, Lee, and we'll bring in some engagement here. And as people come on, I'll have opportunities for others to engage. So I'm going to ask to unmute you, Lee. So if you can unmute yourself. How you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Yeah. So I am a commercial broker with Marcus and Millichap here in St. Louis, Missouri. I specialize in single tenant triple net lease properties like Walgreens and CVS's. And then I also invest in small to mid-sized multifamilies here in St. Louis, including a 38-unit apartment building that I bought back in October.
Okay. And so you said the challenge right now is finding quality deals that are multis commercial, or is it raising money for them, or both?
So it's both. So raising money from potential partners on my future multifamily deals for myself, and then networking and finding current investors, whether they're owner operators or potential buyers of single tenant triple net lease properties.
Okay, so let's take first thing first. Now, you said both are challenging. As far as the finding good deals, are you doing direct to seller, direct to seller marketing, any type of DTC outreach?
Yes. So I've utilized calling owners directly, utilizing my Reonomy subscription, as well as letter campaigns to owners of multifamilies in order to be able to continue to write offers and find deals without utilizing brokers. And then I have also, consistently engaged brokers to bring me deals for my multifamily deals. And, the long-term plan is to continue to purchase larger size properties like 20 units and up for myself and my partners. And then, of course, the other side is more of that's my day job, is commercial real estate broker, salesman, so I have owner, operator, syndicator or deal maker hat and my nights and weekends. And then in my daytime, I wear the broker hat.
Okay. And so before we leave the direct to seller topic, what budget do you have, and then how many prospecting pieces are you sending out in terms of direct mail, and also, and how many numbers are you cold calling, let's say, in a given week?
That has really fallen short. I haven't been good about cold calling, and I've sent out, let's say, 100 letters a month, so not very many.
Okay, and so, folks, I just want to make sure, and this is not to pick on Lee, because obviously he's doing something right with his intentions and with what he's already started. This is just to illustrate that if you want the results, that you are striving for, you have to put a budget behind, and consistency behind, those prospecting efforts. So I would venture to say, Lee, there's probably, and I'm just going to take a guess here, in the markets you're looking at, whether it's, just St. Louis or other markets, I'm probably going to guess the prospects of homes, multis, and buildings that you'd be interested in buying are probably in the thousands, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if they're in the thousands, then like you just said, you probably can ramp up that 100, number up to probably in the thousands, 1,000 to 2,000 a month in terms of direct mail pieces. And then also with the cold calls, you probably can, do probably 1,000 of those a week, because it's going to take usually 7 to 10 touches before you actually start to get someone on the phone. So my suggestion in terms of the prospecting is that right now you just need to put a larger budget and put more resources behind what you're doing, because you already have the success there. You already have acquired some units. So now it's a matter of you asking yourself, how serious am I about reinvesting in my business? And so that's what a lot of you also, you can actually benefit from this exchange with Lee. A lot of you can ask yourself the same question: do I want this to be a hobby or a business? And if you want it to be a business, you have to commit reinvestment of your resources back into your business. And in this case, in Lee's case, reinvesting into his sales and marketing. So cool. Well, I appreciate that, Lee. We'll check back with you. All right, so let's continue on. Hopefully that was very helpful for you guys. So just went ahead and took that question on sales and marketing. And so any other questions before we move on sales and marketing? Let me see here. Michael said expireds and MLS is how he's doing marketing. Curious, how's that working for you, Michael, and what part of the country? Let's see here. Quentin says he's doing mailings to apartment building owners. I will also see if I can unmute Quentin here in a second. Let me see here. Just curious, because we have two people that have said they are. Let's see if Quentin is still on here. I don't see if I can unmute him. Okay, and how about Byron? What type of sales and marketing challenges are you facing there in Texas? Let me see if I can get a question from you, and then we'll move to operations here. So Byron, are you there? Okay, maybe a technical issue there. Okay, so let's continue on. So got a good little case study there with what Lee's doing out in St. Louis. So let's